Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This is Dora, the Fluid Crafter. I just wanted to say before we get started, my channel is not made for children. If you are under the age of 16, please stop watching my video. Thank you so much, and I appreciate it. Okay, so today, in my last video, you've seen that we were doing some things with these big project life cards. So I wanted to show you something that I learned from I'm a Cool Mom. I think her name is Jessica. If that is not it, please forgive me. But I do believe her name is Jessica. You guys need to go check her out. I learned something new, so I wanted to show you guys in case you haven't seen it. It is so amazing. Okay, so I have the envelope maker from We Are Memory Keepers, which I love. I use it all the time. Well, you could do more with this and not just make envelopes. So I want to show you on a couple different ones here. We'll just pick these two because we'll do one that's upright and then one that's sideways, landscape portrait. Okay, so this one here has both, right? So we're going to use this side. I think I may do that way so I can keep this. Okay, so anyways, I do not have a die that will punch out a file folder. And so I was watching Jessica's videos, and lo and behold, one of her videos was about using your envelope maker to make different things. So that was super exciting. Okay, so anyways, it's really easy to do. You can't mess it up. So, well, I'm sure I could probably mess it up, but I haven't yet, so that's a good thing. So pretty much you want to look on your paper where you want your tab to be. So I want to have mine like kind of in the middle, and so I'm just going to place it here and punch, and so you get that little notch in your paper. And then I need to decide how far over or how big I want the tab. You can have a long tab or a short tab. On this one here, because I've got some projects I'm going to use it with, I just want a small tab so that I could put a little lace or a little dangle on. And so I'm going to punch it right about here. And so you can see that just gives me that little tab right there in the middle. Okay, all you have to do on that, let's move that out of the way. And then you bring out your paper cutter, and I'm just using my little small one here. You place it on your paper cutter. If you hear noise in the background, I apologize. It's my printer. I'm printing a bunch of digis at the moment. And then you just kind of want to line up the corners to where when you slide your cutter, it cuts right there and it doesn't, try to keep going through. And so you just cut the one, and then you come down and you do the other. And that one I didn't go all the way down. There we go. You move this out the way, and you have a little file folder tab. Is that not amazing, right? Now, I didn't go down all the way when I cut it, but that's okay. I'm not too concerned with that. Like I said, I'm going to put a little piece of lace right here and put like a little ball pin or something on it, so that would be cool. So, and you can also do it on the top. And so you just do the same thing. You just line it up where you want it. Punch. And then this one I'm going to give a little bit of a bigger tab. And so you can see it's not much bigger, but it is a little bit bigger. You can even actually keep the end and then cut all that off if you wanted one on the end. So we'll move that out of the way. Bring our trimmer back out. We'll line it back up. And I'm going to try to get a little closer to the bottom this time. Don't know if it's going to work, but we'll find out together. Oh, that's a lot better. So it's a lot straighter across where it hits that dip. And so there is one that can sit straight up and pull up out of the top. And you can, and this, to me, it's easier for me to have a little tab to sew onto so I don't take away from the journaling area. And so this is another way that you can use these Project Life cards before you decorate them or collage them, which I think is outstanding, because who doesn't like file folders, right? I like little file folders in mine. And so let me clean this up really quick. My desk is a mess. Like I said, I've got lots of things going on and some orders, and yep, trying to get them all finished. So the next thing is on your on your punch board when you're doing envelopes, you have a little thing on the side here that kind of tells you, you know, your whatevers, your sizes and things. I haven't tried it yet, but we're going to try it. We're going to try it. I'm going to line this up at 3. I'm going to get my bone folder. And we're going to see what happens. This is not a square. It's longer than it is wide. But I did one envelope with a bigger sheet of paper like this, and it actually came out pretty cool. And if it does that again, then I'll show you what happens. And so I'm just going to score, punch. I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to line it back up at 3. Right? No. Okay, punch. Now turn, yes. Line it up with the score mark, and which is not the easiest thing to do in the world because, you know, okay, score this side, punch. See how it's on the end? I'm just going to keep going, and then we're going to score, punch, and do you see this? How way off we are. So that's not going to work. It's not going to work as a envelope, right? It's just not going to happen. So see, yeah, we all make mistakes, but it would be a cute little tuck pocket or something, maybe. Who knows? But anyways, okay, so lesson learned, they don't work for envelopes, right? Unless you cut them down. So let's see here. These are about 7. And let's see, these are and 3 and something or another, but we'll do 4. We'll bring it down. Where's it at? 3. By 3. I like making little envelopes anyhow. I think they're cute. Okay, so now we have a square. One is rounded. Okay, so a 3 by 3, which would be, doesn't say. So let's just do it. Right? Maybe. If I could remember to score, because, you know, it is what it is. Oops. That's okay. Don't dig into your paper like I was just doing. Okay, so now you have a little mini itty bitty, and we're going to round that, and round it. Yep, make them all round. And I broke that one, so we'll put that one on the bottom. And so anyways, now you have a little itty bitty mini. And of course it's not straight because, you know, I wasn't reading the guideline over here. And that's what happens when you don't read the guideline. But you can always pull it up and straighten it out also. And it could have just been that I didn't have my paper straight on the board. So, okay, that looks a little bit better. Not the greatest better, but it's over. Anyways, and so now you have this little, and it no longer looks like a star. It kind of looks like a banner, which is super cool. And so now you have a little itty bitty envelope. So you can actually cut these down to a size that can work for a mini envelope, which is great. So that's another way to repurpose them. Okay, moving on. So, with that being said, I have my little handy dandy notebook that I've been working in here. As you know, been keeping my stuff, and so I wanted to see if this one would fit, and it does. And so we could put this one in here like that. Give me some writing space. Okay, and so we are on this page here. And actually, let me get my smaller ones with the little faces on them. I love these little clips. They got like little faces. It's the cutest thing ever. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me see if I can bring my light over a little bit. Can you see that little face? Cracks me up. Okay, so okay, let's see, are we in frame? Yes. Okay, so this is the back of the picture, so I don't want to put anything on that yet. So I want to do a little bit on this side, and there we go. This has a bunch of different colors in that washi, which is super cool. And so I was thinking of just putting maybe a simple pocket to tuck this into, or maybe like a little banner, or even on that side, because it will fit both ways. Because it's laying flat, so I can, you know, pull it right out and draw or journal or do whatever on. So I think we'll do that. And for that, we are going to use another one of these. So let me see if I can find one in here that would be okay to use. Let's see. So I don't want to use just plain white. I want to put something in. Ooh, that looks nice. Okay, and so we just want to use that edge to put, actually no, that's not going to be big enough. These aren't going to be big enough, but that's okay. We can fix that right now. Let's just use, you know what? Let's see something. Oh, it does fit in there nice and snug. Let's do that. Yes, let's do that. And then when I close it, it gives it a nice little decoration. I got these actually from Recycloves with the giveaway that I won a while back, and I still have some of this stuff. Woohoo! Okay, and so we could do that. So that would be taken care of. And then, let me see here. Let me see here. I have these beautiful little cards that Sam, the Scottish crafter, sent me in our swap. I think that one would go lovely with those colors. That's not going to go. Ooh, that's beautiful. With that. I like this one. Yeah, let's use this one. Okay. And so I'm thinking of just putting this to create another little top pocket up here, which I think would go well. Yep, let's do that. Make sure we glue down the right sides here. I know I say it a lot, but I can't tell you how many times off camera even that I sit here and glue down the wrong sides. Or I say I'm going to make a pocket or a belly band or something, and then I end up gluing the whole thing down to the page. Yep, happened many, many times. And then I will also come back and put some decorations on these pages as well. But right now I just kind of want to put in some things that I know that I would like to have on the pages. Pockets and bands and things like that. Need to clean my bone folder, starting to get glue built up on it again. Okay, now let's double check. Yep, okay, we do have our pocket. Okay, and so now let me take these off really fast so we can flip this over a little. Yep, there we go. Okay, now let's glue this down, but I only want to do the back side so I can have another tuck area, and this one I left upright. Didn't have very much in it, so we'll use this one, which is the same glue. Because I do want to have another tuck area on the other side. And then I'm just going to push that down. Just like so. Yay! And then that gives me a tuck here as well. So that is super cool. Okay. Yay! Super exciting. Okay, so now I could put this in here, and then I don't have to fiddle with it. If it starts to get full, I can have this little envelope here, which is now it's not going to work because of the tab. Right? But I could stick it in here. Do you see what I mean? My life in a nutshell, right? Okay, so I have some tags here from some of my friends and from some giveaways. That will look really nice in there like that. Oh yes, and it fits. And then that one can be tucked there. That fits. Oh my gosh, that is so wonderful. And then I also have one of these, but that's got the sewn buttons, so I think it's going to stick out too much. Let's put one of these butterfly ones on here and here. Yes, perfect. And this way I can use what people send me, but I can also keep a portion of what they send me. And so there is that. How wonderful, right? Yay. Now will it stay in there when I'm flipping pages? Oh, it does. Ha! That's wonderful. So yes, there is a couple more pages. Now, I mean, I'm enjoying this so much. I may actually make a few of these, just these simple ones, and either give them as gifts or put them in my Etsy shop, because these are just wonderful, because they're just these little books that you can keep your keepsakes or your cards or whatever that people send you, or maybe like your favorite piece of ephemera that someone has made you, or maybe an envelope someone has made you that you just can't part. Oh, you know what? While I'm thinking about it, let's put this in here too, that we made the other day. Let me take this out and let me see if this fits in that pocket. Yes, it does. So we are going to do that one. That one looks great with the colors. Let me pull it out a little bit so we can see it. That looks wonderful in there. Oh my gosh, that's so great. And then we can pin one here with a paper clip like that. And then I can go back and journal in it and decorate it. Oh, yep. Perfect. Actually, I'm going to put this on the bottom because I don't want it to push in on their picture, at least where they are. And so let's see. Yep, because I have one in Brienne's, and I've got some journaling space in there and here. Yay! Okay, that's wonderful. Now my book's getting too big for my clip. I keep it clipped so that way it sort of stays a little flat. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to stay flat. It's not going to once I get done with it. But yes, so if you guys have cards, your favorite things and whatnot, perfect way to keep them stored. I do have a really big journal that I'm going to be using in the new year, and once I get the setup done and my camera readjusted, get my shelf up to where I can have it up a little bit, we will be doing some journaling in that, and I'm going to be doing more die cuts. My die machine, the rollers inside of it are skipping. I'm not sure why. I mean, it still works. It works fine. So I'm going to try to invest in a new one. So yes. Maker's Movement has one that has adjustable rollers on it, so I'm looking into that one. But yes, so anyways, I'm going to let you guys go. I hope you enjoyed the video, and you guys have a wonderful, blessed day. See you next time. Bye-bye now.